Hi, welcome along everyone. Today a quick review and a run over of the new GP 300 from Royal Alloy. So I just picked this up yesterday from Carnaby Street Scooters. Lovely people, they fit a good few little extras with it for free and it's a dream to ride. I did 160 miles yesterday, rode it back from Thatcham down to Dawlish here in Devon. And all I can say is, what a fantastic ride. Oh yes. So, this little baby is modelled more on the GP of the late 60s, and RA have made a really good job of it. And it looks fantastic, a lot like the 200, obviously. A lot in common. I have this one in red. Seating position, still a little high. Just about reach the ground, alright, I'm a bit short. It could be doing with being a fraction lower possibly. But finally we get the top dashboard square looking a bit more right. If I show you that in comparison with the original Lammy that I've got here, although it's not a GP, the Lammy I've got is an LI 150 special, but you'll see the clock face is more proper as it should be. Here then is my original Lammy, and as you can see the clock is a lot more the right shape, and so isn't it? It looks a lot better. So RA's always come with a little Cyper Sprint rack at the back. I had the fly screen fitted by Carnaby. They did fit a few more extras, as I say. The stripes on the side panel here, they fitted free as well, and the floor mats and an alarm. There's also a trickle battery charger. In here there's a bag full of accessories and stuff, but there is also a very handy USB port. Yes, at last. That is a very handy device. Brings us right up to the present times, doesn't it? I do like that idea. And of course this baby is liquid cooled. Here's the view from underneath, and you can see there's a little chamber there. Okay, a little water pot. It does need topping up now and again. I've got a special filler for that. There is also something you don't see on many old scooters, do you? An air scoop like that passing over the radiator grille. That's fantastic, isn't it? But nicely tucked away under there. Now I'll show you the dashboard as it's been altered from the GT that I got. And you can see that is a lovely little display on the dashboard there on that one. Obviously fuel there. What you get on this one of course is the temperature. So you can get a gauge on there, you'll see it going, it's cold at the moment, obviously it's not been started, but obviously that's to give the temperature of the engine running because it's water cooled now, and that usually sits around here somewhere. Very good. And as you can see, as I rode it back from Carnaby Scooters down here, I managed to knock up 183 miles. Not quite that far, but I did go wrong on a few occasions and got lost. Well, that's me, isn't it? Here's my GT, the 125 Royal Alloy. As you can see, this has the round clock face. Not there's anything wrong with it, it's just not quite so much in keeping as with the original pattern on the new GP. Obviously the showpiece of the occasion is the old Lammy there, which is you know, just taken out for shows and that these days. It's just too risky, it breaks down on longer runs quite regularly. And that's it, isn't it? This is what's wrong today, is that unless you're quite Lambretta good with mechanics and stuff, then you will find, well, I've got loads of problems, but I don't mind fixing them. I'm quite mechanically minded, so not a big deal to me. But obviously this is like the masterpiece, the showpiece vehicle, and you can't beat a two-stroke and what have you, the smoke and all that. This is a GTS matcher. I had the GTS, the 300, quite liked it, but it was a Vespa obviously, and if you're not really keen on Vespas, you know. Now funny enough, I had a strange backache come from that GTS riding that. Very odd. I didn't get it at all on this, but I just had to give up on the Vespa in the end and dispose of that. But to say at the moment I'm very pleased with this. Is something else now. It pulls like a train. Obviously didn't go much over 50 to 60 miles an hour top whack because I want to run it in for a little bit. I don't want to pace it out yet already, so but to say there's torque and power there is, you know, an understatement. It's really finally got that bit of power that's been missing from scooters, isn't it? And obviously you get a ride that is reliable and absolutely smooth as a silk. Now I know my garage is getting a little bit full up with these scooters. In case you're wondering, that's my Skelly there, my little rat. That is just it originally was a generic 125, whatever that was, but it's got a bit of fun to ride around on. Obviously the GT over there is not belonging to me anymore. I'm just housing it for the winter for somebody. My daughter mainly. Okay, and obviously old Lammy there, the pride and glory. So there we have it, a scooter that gives you all the modern requirements of today's scootering, I think, where you've got proper ABS braking, you've got an engine that performs, a scooter that handles well. It looks the part. I know it's a modern scooter. A lot of purists won't touch a modern scooter. It's got to be a Lambretta or a Vespa. Well, that's hey ho. I like to have a bit of both, keeping the old Lammy, a skeleton, a wreck if you like, the old rat. And something like this covers all eventualities for me. This is obviously metal as well. It's not plastic like the GT was, the GT Royal Alloy over there. This is all metal construction. So overall, if you're looking to get in the scooter in, you want to get modern and have a scooter that's just twist and go, no gears, nothing to worry about. They're the boys. The GT is a 125. You can drive that on an L plate. This of course is 300. You will have to have passed your test for something like this. But if you're looking for something that will fulfill that old scooterist in you that was there back in the mob days, then this is a good answer if you don't fancy all the problems you can get with an old scooter in repair bills and sorting them out all the time. So that's about it really. Just a little run over on it. Thanks very much for watching, and catch you again next time. Thank you. Bye bye.